Hello everyone, welcome back to Sunday number 3. And this time, hopefully, I'm not all distorted and crazy. That was weird last week if you saw that. But here we are, back in regular zone. We're out from the upside down, although we're sort of still in the upside down in the world, but that's a whole nother story. Here we are, my friends, I'm so glad to be here. And I'm so glad to be here with you, because it's Advent week number 3. So, we got some fun stories for you today. I am so thrilled to help tell this story so we can come closer to the mystery of Christmas. It has been so much fun to help tell these stories because I love this season so much. And even though this season is really different than normal Advent and Christmas seasons, it's still really special. And I think it's special in different ways this year. And that's fun and exciting, and I'm excited to celebrate that with you. Now, I can't wait to see you in person the next time we're able to do that safely, and I'll give you all big hugs and we'll have a party. But until then, let's have a party right here. I'll have a party in this room, you have a party in that room, then we can go do a craft, and then we can tell a story. So, feels like a pretty good deal to me. Parties, stories, songs, what more could you ask for? I don't know. So, let's get into it. This Sunday, well, I mean, technically I don't know what day you're watching this, so it could be like a Monday or a Tuesday or any day, whatever day it is, I'm gonna sing you a song. So this is one of my favorite Christmas songs that I feel goes really well with this week, right? Because this week is all about the shepherds coming to find the baby Jesus. I mean, it's so fun. You'll hear it in just a second. But this song specifically makes me think of that story. La 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 la. La la la. And it goes like this. Oh, come, all ye faithful, and joyful and triumphant. Oh, come ye to Bethlehem. Oh, come and behold him, born the King of angels. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him, Christ the Lord. Sing, choirs of angels, oh, sing in exaltation. Sing, all ye citizens of heaven above. Oh, glory to God, oh, glory in the highest. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him, Christ the Lord. Christ the Lord. Oh, I love that song. Well, my friends, Miss Gabriela has one of the cutest crafts, one of the most fun crafts we've done in a while. I mean, honestly, they've all been super fun. Miss Gabriela is so good at those, and it's so much fun to be able to do crafts. And so, I'm gonna let her take it away. We've got a super fun craft, so go get your craft supplies, grab all your materials, and I'll see you back here in just a few minutes.
Hello, this is crafting time with Miss Gabriela, and today I have a wonderful craft prepared for us to do. We have been learning in the past couple of weeks about the prophets. The prophets are pointing the way for us on our way to a wonderful, wonderful place called Bethlehem. We have learned about the Holy Family, and now there's some characters that are a very important part of this whole journey, the shepherds. So that's just a hint about what our craft will be today. So now we're gonna gather our materials. Just take your Advent 3 craft kit. We're gonna be using Mr. Glue Stick, and we're gonna be using Mr. Sketch scented sticks, scented markers, as well as in your box, box with your kits, we have a pipe cleaner. This is called a pipe cleaner, and do you have any clue what we're gonna be using it for? Let's find out. Now that we have all of our materials ready to go, we are gonna be grabbing our tube here. It looks like a toilet paper roll, and we are going to be using Mr. Glue Stick to glue this paper here, and we're gonna leave this space for the face of our, guess what? Our shepherd, okay? So we're gonna make sure that the edges here match. And now we're going to be pressing. Remember to press. It looks like it needs more glue on this side, and remember when you use the corners, it distributes the glue more evenly. Now that we have pressed through the glue, it feels very firm now. So we're gonna add our biggest piece of fabric, and this is gonna be like a head covering. Okay, it's like a head covering. You remember the shepherds work really hard all day, sometimes all night, and this protects their heads. So I am molding the fabric in a way, if you look at this here, in a way that I can use my other piece of fabric here to seal it, to keep it in place. Okay, you see that? And then you can adjust it with your fingers and give it the shape you like. You see how I am adjusting the fabric? Perhaps you like it more fluffy, perhaps you like it, you see these two sides have completely different shapes. It's up to you to mold it and shape it, okay? Now we're gonna do a tie in the back so that we secure our head covering. I am going to be doing 2 knots. So my shepherd's head covering is nice and tight. Now that we have the head covering sealed and secured, now we are going to take our other piece of fabric, our own other skinny piece of fabric, and our pipe cleaner. Okay, are you ready for this? So we are going to fold the pipe cleaner, and have the two ends touch. Okay, it's gonna create something that looks like a loop. And then we're gonna be shaping it and creating a contour here with our hands, just shaping it so it looks like guess what, a shepherd's staff. Okay, and we're gonna be positioning the shepherd's staff right here, so beside, and securing it with the fabric. Okay, we're gonna be securing our shepherd's staff with the fabric and tying a knot on the back. Now that we have tied a knot on the back, I like to do it under the head covering. So if you lift it up, you will see the knot, okay? And this knot helps us to keep the shepherd's staff in place. Okay? And you can shape it in however, I like it very curvy. Look at this. And now I'm gonna take Mr. Sketch, the black marker, to draw a face to the shepherd. And my shepherd is happy. My shepherd is a happy shepherd. Okay? I'm very happy to be a shepherd. And there you go. Great job. Look at what we have made together. I am looking forward to our next craft this coming week, and I hope that you always remember that you are deeply loved. Take care.
Welcome back. Okay, let me see your shepherds. Oh, those are great. Oh, I love the little pipe cleaner. Oh, so fun. You guys are so talented. Oh, I'm so impressed with you every week with your crafts. Just so much fun. And you all are such great artists. It's so much fun getting to create things with you. So, we're creating crafts, we're creating memories. Goodness gracious, we're creating lots of stuff. So, let's have a story. Now, on the third Sunday in Advent, this one we light 3 candles. And we remember shepherds. So the shepherds were in a field around Bethlehem keeping their sheep. They were trying to stay awake so the wolves would not come and get the sheep. And suddenly, whoa, there was so much light that it hurt their eyes. They were afraid. Their hearts were beating. I mean, I would be afraid too if a big, huge, shining light came out of nowhere. And then, all of a sudden, they could hear something besides their own hearts, which were beating fast. They thought they heard singing in the sky. Now that scared them. If you all of a sudden saw a big shining light, and then all of a sudden heard singing from the sky? What? That would be wild. But they were afraid until they heard the words of the song. The angels were singing, "Do not be afraid." Now, angels often say that because it's kind of scary when you see an angel coming from the sky, wings, the whole shebang. Yeah. But the angels kept on singing, "Do not be afraid. We bring you tidings of great joy, peace on earth and goodwill to everyone. A child is born. Go, hurry, run to Bethlehem to see the child who will change everything." So, here's the candle of the prophets. This is the candle of the Holy Family. And look! There's something different about this candle. It's the color of roses. Now, this is to remind us of the great joy the angels sang of. It also helps us remember that even if it's very serious to get ready to come close to the mystery of Christmas, you can't be serious all the time as you get ready. So this is the Sunday when it's time for a little celebration. No, there's one more thing about the color of roses. It's also the color for the Mother Mary. Now we remember her again, for without the Mother Mary, there'd be no baby. So, let's enjoy the light. Oh, wow. That's great. It it's really fun when there are 3 candles because now there's more light to help us celebrate. Oh boy. Look at that. Now, I'm gonna change the light, okay? Let me grab my light changer. So, do you see how the light of the prophets is in just one place? It's right there. We can see it. Now, it's really helpful because it being in one place, it helps us see the light. Now, watch. Oh boy, it's starting to get dimmer. It's starting to get dimmer, and poof. And then all the smoke starts to settle out and starts spreading out. So the light was in just one place, and now it's spreading out. It gets more invisible as it spreads out, and soon it'll fill up this whole room. Now here's the light of the Holy Family. Now it's easy to see that when it's gathered in one place. Now watch, I'm gonna change this light. If I may have to move the light of the prophets first. There we go. Now we can see it. So this one, you can see, starts to get dimmer and dimmer and dimmer until all of a sudden it starts to go out. Poof. And all of the smoke that was there fills up the room. That's so exciting. So where it was all in one place, now it's all over this room. Now, and here's the light of the shepherds, the pink one, the one the color of rose. I'm gonna change this light. Now, you see how this one is also all in one place. Now, we're gonna make it go everywhere. So you can see slowly as the light starts to change. Now what's fun is that it looks like the light is all of a sudden going out and disappearing, but really, it's the opposite. Now the light is spreading all over the room with the smoke. Now I know the smoke may be a little hard to see because we're here on YouTube on the camera, but I think you've seen it whenever a light blows out and the smoke goes. That's what's happening here. Now all 3 of these, the light of the prophets, the light of the Holy Family, and the light of the shepherds, are starting to mix together. So anywhere I go in this room today, they will all be there too. That's neat. Now, my friends, we are 1 week away from the last week of Advent, and then that means it's time for Christmas! So, use this week of celebration. Think of all the things that make you happy and excited and joyful about Christmas and celebrate those with abandon. Have fun, enjoy each day. And I will see you next week. All right, friends, so good to see you.